I got a request from a YouTube viewer for me to show them how I do the threaded rod on my Volvos. Now, this all depends on what rules you're running and where you're running. Now, obviously, this car here was a little bit more of a let-you-build car. As you can see, I have a total of 6 threaded rod through the hood. But, let's get this hood open here, and I'll show you what I did and where I put the threaded rod to help this car stay together in one piece. As you can see, some other stuff is broken, but the frame is straight as an arrow on this car. So, let's get this open. So there you go, we got the hood open. Now, for most of my cars, what I do is I just weld the one right here for front wheel drive cars and minis. I mostly just weld that one there, and then I bolt this one down through the subframe. But because of how easy this was, I just punched an extra hole back here, and I actually just bolted that down. Undo that and the threaded rod comes right out. But with these Volvos, your crush boxes are right behind the bumpers. See, our rules allow for you to do whatever you want to the front 6 inches of the frame. The only thing you're not allowed to do is to cut the frame shorter than when it comes from factory. It all depends on what you can do. This one right here, I would say, would be my second choice out of all these. Obviously, this is the first choice, second choice, third choice. If I had to, I would move this one farther up and tie it right from the frame all the way up through the hood. So I have 1, 2, 3. That's what I've learned, just to try to keep the front frame tied in a little bit better. But there's no right and wrong way to do threaded rod. It's all in what your rules allow. If your rules allow you to do 3, if they allow you to do 4, do as many as they allow. But realistically, this car's been tough, and I've never had an issue with it. And those strut towers are tied in really well. So, that's how I do them. How do you guys do your threaded rods? Leave a comment. As you can see, down here, where the crush boxes are, I have this plate welded in. But the factory crush boxes are very rotted. And you know what? That's fine. I've run much more rotted Volvos than this one. So all I do is I weld this plate in that goes right from the back, like right from the front of the frame, back 6 inches, welded in, and then my threaded rod's actually attached to that. And then it goes up through the subframe, up to the rad cradle. But if you can't do this, just take this angle, this threaded rod, and bring it right in as tight to the frame as you can. And then it goes right up through your rad support and holds down your hood. This car here has been through quite a bit of demolition derbies, and it's still held up straight. A lot of people do a lot of different things, and me too. I'm starting to experiment with these Volvos and with all my front wheel drives on different ways to do my threaded rod. I'm starting to run pipe and run the threaded rod inside the pipe. This one here has got 2x2, but it's just bolted. It's not welded. If I needed to remove it, I could remove that at the demolition derby. Anything that you can do to tie the strut towers to the hood or tie the rad cradle to the hood will make these cars stronger. They'll make any car stronger.